Hello, let's play Wordle for Friday, July 17th. Yesterday we spun the wheel. It said to start with vozd. What a wonderful word. Ah, no Z today. That's really unfortunate. I was hoping it'd be pizza or something. All right, well, all gray. We've used up so many good letters, but I think we can come up with something to do. Maybe, why don't we go with pert? That's a fun one. That's the one that, if you start with pert, you have the best chance of getting it in two. It's still not a very good chance, but all right. So there's an E, there's an A somewhere. No P, R, or T. We have SLN for common letters. That E there is interesting. I don't quite know what to do with it. I wonder if we like end in A instead. I don't know. There's got to be something here like fetal, but there's no T. There's also no D. Like what's this doing? Is it an AL word, an AN word? Let me look at this. Ellen. That is not how you spell felon. I don't know. I'm like, this is why I don't like only having vowels. There's so much room for consonants, and I can't think about it very well. I'm thinking AN. Oh, maybe a Y. Could it be a Y? A Y? Decay, but there's no D. Is there something like decay? I'm not seeing it. Oh my gosh, I'm already like stuck here. Could it be an AS word? I'm not seeing something. This is tough. Maybe an SE. Maybe it does end in A. Isn't Senna something? What is Senna? I don't know, but it's tempting to guess it just to see where the A goes. I don't like the repeated letter very much, but I can't think of anything to guess. And if it accepts Senna, then at least I have something. So, all right, accepted it. All right, well, the A goes where I initially thought. No S or N. So it's not AN. I don't think we're in any danger of losing here. I think I just have to think of what the word is. It's not D or V opening. I feel like the first letter is the most flexible. The last letter is the least flexible. Would it be a W? LAW, CAW, Becaw. Why are you doing this? Becaw. Why did the crow fly across the street? Becaw. He wanted to. I keep saying, oh, fecal. Fecal. No, not fecal. Okay, well, it's AL. Guess 5 now, and I still don't know what's going on. Mule, clearly. Jewel? No, Jewel is with EL. Oh, how about legal? Is that even how legal is spelled? Yes, that's how legal is spelled. It is legal. Okay. Why was that so hard to think of? Double L, I guess. All right. I tied with Wordlebot, apparently. Spoilers. It said it right there. Yeah, that was surprisingly tough. At least it's a word we all know. All right. First thing we're going to do is spin the members wheel and see what we're starting with tomorrow. If you want to get your word on the wheel, you can sign up as a YouTube or a Patreon member. All right. Cindy Hobbs, a tier 3 YouTube member, super supporter, suggested fluid. She has fluid on there 5 times. You can do the same thing if you shell out enough money. Anyway, tomorrow we'll be starting with fluid. Let's check with the bot. See how we did today. So, the answer was legal, and we started with the completely reasonable vozd. All right, I suggest to go with least or leapt or slant or plant. I don't think pert is going to be one it suggests, but let's see how it does. So, oh, by the way, Vosd only loses in this situation, and it's probably the ite trap. Yeah, it's the ite trap. So, what else has that H there but the ite trap? Anyway, bottom of the list is 3263, and I did pert. Oh, pert would have lost him a bunch of traps. Luckily, it wasn't any of them. So it doesn't tell me the average guess is left, but it's saying, hey, guess legal, which is the answer. We're down to 9 words. Aegis. Is that Aegis or Aegis? I've always said Aegis in my head, but I've never heard it said. Began, belay, fecal, fella, kebab, legal, lemma, and mecca. So Senna is not on the answer list, which is what I did. I did Senna. So this is at 2222. Senna is 2556. Okay, it still says, hey, do fecal or legal. So we're down to belay, fecal, kebab, legal, and fecal did make it down to just one option of legal. All right. It was the only thing I could have thought of, so I'm glad I thought of it. All right, let's go back and see what it would have done. Least. Oh, so it was a great day for least starters. We're down to legal or lemma, so 3 or 4. And then least is what it starts with. And again, down to legal or lemma. So happy day for least people. How about steel people? Steel has the AL at the end. That's interesting. But that's way less restrictive. So it says do pedal, regal, or renal. Something like this is it solve, about a 4. I mean, it tells you it's an average of 2.455. So, well, that's for any answer left. Anyway, so add 1 to this because we already guessed steel. Anyway, adieu is the most common starting word. It says to do trace in this situation. After trace, we got began and penal are the options here. If we do began, legal is right there because we have the G in the middle. Penal also is only legal, interestingly. Okay. There's also 3 unlikelies. Femel, hemel, mezel. All right, audio. Just as that yellow A, we go clasp. Basically, if you start with adieu or audio, do a good start as your second word. Bagel, later, regal. So regal, we know what's going to happen. Only legal. Later is legal or lemma. And then bagel is legal or regal. So actually, it's kind of in the same 50-50 situation from each 4 or 5. All right. Stare, another common starting word. Angel or glean. Angel gets legal right away. So does glean because that G is really important. So lucky from steel. Not steel, stare. Pert tries to get it in 2. Decal? Decal. Why did I say decal? Decal. Venal legal. So 3 or 4. And finally, tarps is what the official bot starts with. It's going to go algae. Find where that A goes. Interesting. And that G is extremely helpful. It gets you legal. It was down to 205 words, so that G seems coincidental almost. But yeah, it gets a guaranteed 3 there. But it got it in 5, so it didn't think to do algae, the official bot. So let's see what it did. Grab my screenshot first for legal. Legal. Full analysis. Sometimes it's up there, sometimes it's down there. I don't know. Give me an 85 skill. Probably didn't like part very much. 39 for Vosd. Really doesn't like it. People are following up with slate, steel, stale. Yeah, I thought about Sale anagrams, but I'm trying to use P's instead. Because I'm finding in the analysis a lot that a Sale anagram second has the chance to lose on a bunch of things. But I forgot that Pert also has a bunch of things, chances to lose a bunch of things. But people are basically doing, hey, let me do a good start now that I've gotten Vosd out of the way. So slate, steel, stale, tarp, Sale, clasp, plate, tarp, traps, least, and Pert. So I'm not the only one who did Pert. And actually, it did better than a lot of these. Least did the best, of course. We saw that it was good for least people. But other than that, Pert did well. 2.0 average after. Senna gave a 42 to. There were better options, yeah. It says just get the answer. which I kind of agree with, to be honest. Why didn't I just guess the answer? Fecal, it gave a 99. Legal, it gave a 99. All right. It does tarps alone, delay, fecal, legal. Interesting. Fecal, legal. That's what I did. Point 3 starting with legal. Point 1 starting with vosed. Vosed. Not very many people did pert second. We got legal. Oh, sorry. 3.4%, 28.6%, 67.8%, 92.4%, 99.1%. So we have a 0.9% solve rate. Like I said, I don't think we're in much danger of losing. Just hard to think of for some reason. Let's refresh and check regular mode. Legal at PNG. All right. Here we go. Same skill. All right. Gives a 58. It seems the skill score doesn't suffer as much in regular mode because you can always just do fillers. Party gave it 98 to. Interesting. Did it do that for hard mode? People followed up with steel, slate. Oh, yeah. So Vosed is part of the standard 5-word start. Standard 5-word start. It's the original 5-word start. It's 5 words covering 25 letters. It's like glent. It's like brick, glent, something vosed, wax. I forget exactly what all 4 words are. A jumpy. It's like it's glint. See if I can remember it from my memory. Glint, brick, glint, jumpy, vosed, wax. I think covers 25 letters in 5 guesses, but I don't recommend doing it because you can't distinguish anagrams. So anytime there's a word that has an anagram, you're in danger of being in like a 1 out of 2, 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4 chance to win because you only get 1 guess after. You'll win a lot, but it's not guaranteed 100%. And I don't like that. Great for like, well, it's not even that good for speed solving because there's like 3-word 15 letter. I think that's a good balance for speed solve. We're not playing hard mode. Anyway, stale, salé, stern, traps, stare, print, pert. Who did best? Steel. Oh, interesting. Steel did not do as well. 2.3. Slate. Salé. Pert was 3.0. All right. Wow, Salé gave a 101 skill. Because it doesn't consider that for a guess, I guess. All right. Anyway. It just didn't like Senna. Slate, rangy, legal. Hey. To be rangy is to be similar to me, I think. All right. 0.5 started with legal. 2.9, 21.1, 56.7, 85.8, 97.2. People following up with, or losing with regal, fecal, venal. All right. Well, how'd you do?